It's
Don't go
ready.
live.
We're
Huh?
live.
Hello, everyone. This is Todd for Lawyer, episode 44. We are moments off of WWE's newest pay per view, Stomping Grounds, and this pay per view
Mhm.
wasn't. How do I put this? It exceeded our expectations. I
Yeah.
walked into this pay per view without high hopes. What about you, Smooth?
Yeah, me either. I thought it was actually gonna be like the worst pay-per-view of the year.
But before we get into everything, introductions are a must. I'm gonna be 4.
I'm Smooth, and this is our WWE Stopping Grounds review 2019. So yeah, like I was saying, it exceeded our expectations. We actually thought it was gonna be the worst pay-per-view of the year, but it wasn't.
Fastlane still holds that crown.
Yeah, Fastlane owns it. I mean, holds that crown still. So yeah, let's get into the card. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. What's up, everybody? By the way, if you guys are new, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Hope everybody's night is going good.
Hope
And
everyone's enjoying their Sundays.
yeah, all right, so let's go. All right, so the first match was a pre-show. They opened up with Drew Gulak versus Tony Nese and Akira Tozawa triple threat match for the WWE
Honestly,
Cruiserweight
the
Championship.
cruiserweight should be opening now by this point. Like
Exactly,
Cash and Buddy Murphy did not carry the division just to be 30 minutes before the pay-per-view starts. Let them open for the love of God.
exactly. Um, what can I say about this match? This match is just amazing, bro. I loved every moment of it. One of the best triple threat cruiserweight title matches in a long time.
Is this one of the many first?
Yeah, I was about to say one of the many first, but I don't watch 205, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, so anyone comment down below if we've had more cruiserweight triple threat match with the cruiserweight title.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite spot here?
My favorite spot. My favorite spot of the match was just. Were you talking about out of one of them or just? Huh?
Just one of them. Like the
I really liked when Tony Nese did that swing. I don't know how to say it. You know that move where you like do like a backflip. Basically, no, not a backflip, like a whole like moving it. Like damn,
how do you put this?
I don't know how to say it. But he put Drew Gulak on his neck.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What's the name of that move? I forgot it.
Oh, mama. So someone comment down below if you guys know it too.
But yeah, that was my favorite spot. And just the way Drew Gulak kicked out of that was surprised me. It was surprising actually. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And
Yeah,
right
like
there, I knew Drew Gulak has a chance to win. Huh?
yeah, you didn't like expect not Drew, like Tony needs to like just be defying the odds out of just as if it was regular.
Yeah. No, throughout this whole match, all three of them have their spots. Akira Tozawa surprisingly showed that he can still hang with the cruiserweights after like a few, rough like spots. It's been a while since he's been in a title picture.
Yeah, it's really been a while to the point where like if you haven't been watching W in the past 5 years, you don't even remember that this guy's been cruiserweight champion.
Exactly.
What was it for? What 2 weeks?
It was like a week, 2 weeks, yeah, something like that.
And then he loses at SummerSlam. I remember that.
To Neville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Akira Tozawa showed up tonight. Tony Nese showed that he wanted to retain cruiserweight title. He did whatever he could. But at the end of the night, Drew Gulak just overcame the odds and finally won the big one.
He was in the right place at the right time, and it paid dividends for him. Congratulations to the new champ, Drew Gulak.
Exactly. Congratulations, Drew Gulak. I'm really proud of where he has come. It's been a while. He got chances after chances. He went to NXT to fight Kushida. He lost.
It was a really good submission match they were in as well.
Exactly. But now it's good to see that it's paying off for Drew Gulak. Now he is the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. What are your thoughts on him being the new Cruiserweight Championship in that one?
Tony Nese wasn't sold on him. Like you can say what you want, whether it be he had a short run or anything.
I wasn't either.
But it's fine. You can have 2 weeks, maybe a month even, and I can still say, my God, you were so good as a champion. You need to be champion again. And I don't feel like that with Tony Nese right now.
Yeah, he didn't give me the vibes of he's gonna carry the division. It was like the division's up for like grabs right now.
Like as of right now, like the main two key guys that just carry 205 as champion are currently Pac, Neville, and Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy, yeah. So right now, I can understand why WWE took the cruiserweight champion right away off of him, because right now you need to start building on new guys to like kind of be the cornerstones and not just focus on one man.
Hey, sounds like kayfabe.
What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, yo. But yeah, so you're not just focusing on one guy, you know?
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you should build around that one guy, but make sure the other guys are like climbing the ladder,
Yeah.
because the ladder's two sided. Like the champ's on one side, you're on the other.
Well, but at least from what I'm seeing right now, it's like they're gonna build on him, but not with the title only because our last few title holders have been holding the title for very long.
I mean, Cedric was lackluster. Tony Nese
Yeah.
lackluster.
Yeah, Tony Nese, I expected better from him, but he did what he could.
He tried. He really did. He still
Yeah.
has one of the best 450s I've seen. He's in my top 10 list.
Yeah, but I feel like we've been on this match too long. So congratulations to Drew Gulak,
New champion.
becoming cruiserweight champion. We wish you a very successful run, and yeah. Okay, so the next match on this card, the opener actually, Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship.
The man versus the lady.
What was your thoughts on this match, Enigma?
I said it at Money in the Bank predictions and review. I'll say it here. Lacey Evans is so damn green. It doesn't make sense why she's getting another rematch. Like, don't get me wrong, you can be athletic and everything. You can have the greatest athletic background ever, but that doesn't mean come up to the main roster from NXT and immediately get your shot.
Yeah. Here's the thing, even though she is still green, like you said, she is basically still brand new. She kind of held her own a little bit tonight. There were a lot of botches between her. Yeah,
Yeah, her and Becky.
There were a lot of botches. She did a lot of moves that Becky couldn't catch on to. So it made Becky look like she didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, it made Becky look like the experienced one.
Yeah. But Becky did everything she could to try to like keep the pace of the match going, keep the match at what it was. It was pretty good. And my thoughts on Lacey Evans is that she's kind of improving right now.
She is, but it's
But
like
what?
like Lacey Evans is improving. Great, more power to her. But you shouldn't be improving while you're in the title picture.
Yeah, you gotta improve it with like up and coming talent as well. You can't just throw into the title picture.
Like her feuding with Natalia would have been great. Her feuding with actually Bailey, if she never won the title, would have been great.
Yeah.
Like you could have done something with Bailey and goddamn Lacey Evans. Like, oh, it takes more than hugs to win the crowd or something. You have to be a lady. Yada yada yada. Build your feud.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on the match though? Like, what was your favorite spot of the match?
Lacey Evans moonsault. It's not the BME. It's not the best moonsault ever, but it's
still kind of like athletic. That's my favorite spot as well. By the way.
Yeah, like Lacey definitely has a pretty good moonsault. But there's one thing I had to hate in this match. Well, actually, not in this match. Just with Lacey versus Becky, period. It's just whenever Becky has to disarm her, it's like I blink and Lacey Evans is tapping.
Yeah, I don't like that. They made her tap way too quick.
Like I don't know if this is just a new thing, because I remember in the Fastlane pay-per-view when they did a 4-way for the US title, Joe, Almas, Truth, and Ray. Joe put in the Coquita clutch, and Ray knocks out in 5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know what's wrong with WWE with stopping these matches like quick in terms of like submission locks and stuff like that.
Yeah, like fight for the ropes. Try to get there.
But I do say this, if WWE wants Lacey Evans to grow, like Devin Arquette says, even though he changed his name, like Devin Arquette says, Lacey needs to improve quickly.
Oh shit, dude, Smooth.
What's up?
WWE got to Devin. They took his last name.
It's just Devin now, guys.
God damn it.
I just joke with you, Devin. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
what you were saying?
Yeah, just I don't think Becky was the right person to feud with Lacey because it's like you're so green. We're not going to put the title on you. So as a punishment, you're getting the in-ring experience, but it's coming at the cost of you're going to take an L.
Yeah.
And she just came up to the main roster.
Here's the thing, they did have a better match than Money in the Bank, but it wasn't like, oh my god, what an amazing match. It was alright, like
I,
decent
I
kind
think
of match.
I think Lacey Evans versus Becky got overshadowed by Becky versus Charlotte because everyone feared more. Why? If Charlotte became 9 times, I think everyone feared that more than Lacey Evans versus Becky.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's probably why I didn't like live up to the expectations. But I'm not saying this one did, but it was like way better.
Yeah, it definitely was.
My thing is that all right, especially after we saw after the main event. I do not
Oh
want
yeah.
to see no feud anymore. You know.
Sorry, man. You're about to get that soon. I'm calling it now, but we're gonna get to the main event later on. There's a large ladder to climb here, folks.
Come on, man. I'm tired of seeing these two girls, two women in the ring together.
But
It's
freaking
so boring. But it was a pretty good match, solid match. Um, if she doesn't continue the feud with Lacey, what does Becky like go from here?
well, since Alexa got a shot at the SmackDown title, I believe
Mm.
Ember Moon should get a shot at the Raw title.
Just take a shot at Becky Lynch.
Yes, because we have no one from SmackDown coming for Raw, but we have someone from Raw coming to SmackDown.
True. My thought is just I just wanted her to be a defending world champion.
Like,
Um, I don't want to see her and Lacey Evans anymore. Hopefully, they can figure something out before the next pay per view.
hopefully, what's the next pay per view? What SummerSlam? Maybe. No, it's
No,
not.
Extreme Rules is July 14th.
I'm sorry, freaking. This is a personal problem. You guys can agree or disagree with this notion. I hate, strongly hate the WWE calendar.
Yeah, I do too. But that's gonna be a big weekend, AEW's Fight for the Fallen is gonna be on that Saturday, and then we have the next day, Extreme Rules. So we got a good weekend kind of for you guys for that
We
weekend.
we do, but like keep it in place, man. Freaking, I don't want to see TOC in freaking September, and then
Oh God, no.
I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see anything out of place. Like
Another
it's
thing
just
WWE did
ridiculous.
wrong, they brought back Clash of Champions, even though they eliminated it like a few years ago,
It's like
2 years ago. Like, why are you bringing it back all of a sudden now?
in 2008, 2007, every title was defended, no problem,
Huh?
yada yada yada. And then 2009 and following, it was just you get a match, you get a match, you get a match, you get a match. Wait, time out. Isn't this Clash of Champions? Where are the champions?
Exactly. I don't like that. But
Aside from that,
yeah.
freaking
Time for me, pretty good match, decent match.
yeah.
It wasn't anything too special. Yeah, pretty good matchup.
All right, next
Becky
match
Lynch, guys, if you guys didn't watch, retained. She submitted Lacey Evans.
in like 3 seconds.
So yeah. All right, next match we have Kevin Steen and Elgin. I mean, yeah, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the new Day or Dry
Just
Day, huh?
oh god, yes, the freaking dry day.
They're getting old already, guys. I don't have nothing with the New Day, but they're getting old.
New Day was built either when we were in middle school or when we were in high school. 2013.
Yeah, we was in high school. I mean, middle school.
I'm gonna look that up,
Oh no,
guys.
we was freshmen in high school.
Let me. I'm
I
about to look
think
that
I
up,
think we were
guys.
sophomores. One of the two.
I'm about to find out, dude.
But yeah, guys. New Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami
5 years.
Zayn.
5 years,
Pretty good match. It was a good match, matter of fact, not a pretty good match. No, I
dude.
really enjoyed this tag match, huh?
The New Day have been a thing since 2014.
Oh wow. Yeah, so we like sophomores.
Yeah. No. I think it was freshmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was freshmen. But yeah, the point is the New Day's just been going on for a little too long.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Way too long.
back to the match.
But yeah, pretty good match between these four men. I really enjoy the way Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn started the match off, trying to like automatically beat the New Day right off the bat.
Dude, holy shit. Dignity Aluva kick.
Kevin Owens doing that swanton bomb at the top.
Also, I know a lot of fat people that do like dives from the middle rope, but I've
Yeah.
never seen someone like Owens just do swantons like nothing. I swear to God, if he does a 450, he wins Superstar of the Year.
Dude, he went in for the kill so fast.
Dude,
Swanton, frog splash. Yeah, Sami Zayn come in and do that move he
Blue
always
Thunder Bomb.
does.
Blue Thunder
Yeah,
Bomb.
Blue Thunder Bomb. He kicks out. I'm like, damn, they sucking Xavier Woods
Xavier
right now
Woods. Like, it was just like, okay, you're kind of making Xavier Woods look a little too strong.
for a tag team guy.
Like, like he took two Aluva kicks, dude.
It's not like he's just a It's not like he's a singles competitor who's like fighting for the the main spot types of like
Like
gigs. You know,
Xavier Woods was looking stronger than Kofi in this match.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, let's like push the brakes real fast. It's Xavier Woods. It's not Kofi.
Like, have it where like Biggie breaks up the pin every 5 minutes. Don't have it. Aluva kick, frog splash, 1-2 kick out, Haluva kick.
I'll tell you this though,
1-2 kick out.
I did like Big E's energy in this matchup.
Yes, freaking so energetic.
Energetic. He was like extremely ready. You could tell he's like proud to be back from injury.
Yeah, man, no more splits.
No more splits with Big E. So it was a pretty good match. You know, what was it? What was like the spot that caught your eye in this matchup?
The Haluva kick into the pop-up power bomb.
Yeah, that was sick, dude.
2K, if you ever watch this video, make that a tag finisher.
Hell yeah, in
2K20.
2K20.
Like,
I can't wait for that one.
That has to be a tag finish. Haluva kick into the pop-up power bomb. Also, Kevin Owens needs to come back to the pop-up power bomb. I'm not a fan of the stunner.
Stunner, yeah, that was whack. Stunner is more like him for like being the face.
What about you guys? Do you guys prefer the pop-up power bomb or the stunner?
Yeah, I mean, I was at the end of the day, I don't like New Day anymore. Well, not like them, but like they're getting dry to me.
Yeah,
But I do like how Vince didn't like completely like have Sammy and Kevin Owens dominate the whole match.
yeah, like once E got in, it was like a little bit of an even playing field. Like it was like more 40-60 than just 80-20.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. E did great tonight. That's one thing you gotta give him. E did good.
Yeah,
I was very shocked and like I was like, whoa, for a man who just came back from injury, basically. He looked ready. He didn't look like rusty or nothing.
hey man, maybe he's still staying in the gym.
Yeah, exactly. But what was your thoughts on Xavier Woods' performance, Enigma?
I believe like he just showed how resilient he can be. Like
Yeah.
that's all it showed to me.
Yeah, because honestly, let's be honest, he didn't really dominate this match at all. Majority of the time when New Day did have their spots, it was Big E doing it. Yeah?
Yeah, it was like more E than anything.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I still do like New Day guys, just that they're getting stale to me. You know?
Yeah,
I am fans of all of them. You know, a lot of people like get words mixed up, you know, switched it around with their own like thoughts.
I prefer them being singles. Kofi is a grand
But here's the
slam.
thing. If they do go singles, what does Xavier Woods do as a singles competitor?
I say put him on NXT.
I mean, Vince is not gonna do that. Vince loves Xavier Woods.
But here's the thing, though: is he over with the fans without New Day?
I think he could be like our truth in terms of being over with the fans. Give him the right position.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, how are you going to put Xavier Woods over? The best thing you've got for him is that he's a gamer.
He
If
has
you
that
wanna-
kind of personality, you know.
If you want to appeal to the gamer community, great, more power to you. But there's only so far you can reach, and if you're going to appeal to the gamer community, you're going to need to show a lot more Woods, and that's going to come a little risky because like 7 out of 10 things that come gamer related, especially with Xavier Woods, you're going to see some of the elite, and Vince is not okay with that.
Yeah. Probably back in like 2018, 17, he would have been okay with it. Not anymore. But yeah, you know, Xavier didn't really show too much out of me this matchup. Kevin Owens and Sammy and E put on a great performance. It was a good tag team match. Yeah, I enjoyed it. What about you?
Yeah, definitely. Highlight was the Haluva into a pop-up power bomb.
Yep. Now, for me, guys, personally, I hope that's it. We don't get Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens as a tag team no more. And
Wait,
that's it.
why?
Cause, bro, like next thing you know, they're gonna become taxing champions.
True, and I don't want Owens being Grand Slam
Slam
this
so
early.
quickly. It's only been 4, 3 years since he's been on the main roster.
I think it was he came 2016, right?
Yeah, 2016.
I mean, yeah, like 2016 or 2015. So
2015. Still, that's still too early.
so 4 or 5 years. It's like that's a little too soon, man.
It took Randy 13, 12, 14 years to become Grand Slam.
Took Jeff, um, like 10
10,
plus years.
10
Took
plus.
Ray 10 plus.
Exactly. Owens and Zayn, if they're gonna keep them in the tag team like picture, I'm fine with it. Just don't put them in the tag title match picture.
Yeah, or at least not now. Like in
At
the
least not now.
future.
Yeah, in the future, I'll be okay with it. If you're not gonna give him the WWE champion, then hey, I'm okay with that. You want to give him the tag team champion? I just don't want to see him as a Grand Slam champion so quick. There are legends who worked hard for that position. For example, like the Shield, they didn't work hard for that. Everybody just got handed titles.
Yeah, it was like, and you guys can agree or disagree with this. Like with the Shield, it was more like, okay, Dean, you won US. Rollins, Reigns, you won tag. All right, break up the Shield. You all become Grand Slam.
Roman, you're gonna win United States.
And
You're gonna win Intercontinental. Steph, you're gonna be WWE champion, and then vice versa. It always switched around between all three of them.
like what gets me annoyed is Roman is one of those guys like he's like Dave Bautista and The Undertaker. He's a big guy that
Yeah,
doesn't need a mid card title.
yeah.
So
Really
it's like
doesn't.
he didn't need it.
And I
Back
feel
in
like
2000,
Vince, to keep him relevant, want him to keep gold around his waist.
dude, back in 2008, 9, even 7, did you need to see Dave with the US title?
Because even when he used to feud with MVP and stuff, I still didn't think he was gonna win those matches. I was like, no way.
He doesn't need the US title.
Huh?
He doesn't need the US title.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
Does
But
the Undertaker need
huh?
the US title?
No, I don't know.
Some people were just given titles, and you can go down the line and just go down in history as winning of
Look
not
what
winning that
Devin
title.
said.
What do you say?
He said even if New Day splits, keep Woods in the tag division.
That just shows that you don't believe in him as a singles competitor.
Yeah.
Like I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm just saying like if you want to
No,
keep him in
no,
the tag
the
division,
truth.
no, I'm just saying to Devin, like if that's what you want to do, you don't see him outside of teaming.
Yeah, it's basically I think what he's trying to tell us too. That he can't see Woods outside of the tag team division.
I mean, that's great and everything, but I'm curious because actually no, this is a horrible example. I was gonna bring up his TNA days, but even there he was with least of the consequences.
But here's the thing now. All right, now Vince loves him. So like, we already know Vince. If Woods does become a like mid card and by himself, he can get a push because we know that Vince McMahon loves Xavier Woods already now.
Yeah,
So for me, it's just a matter of time of when and why and how they're gonna do it. And by the way, we got a new subscriber.
thank you, 203.
Shout out to David.
Oh, what's good, David?
Yeah. But yeah, what you were saying?
I think we got everything. All our chest. Congratulations to KO and Sammy.
Yep. Once again, great haluva kick into Pava Powerbomb.
We hope that's a tag finisher in the next game.
Hell yeah, bro. Me too. All right, so next matchup was Rico.
Ricochet. Prince Puma. Oh wait, no, that's not Prince Puma. Never mind.
The reason why I said Rico guy because we never know when Vince is gonna change his name. Ricochet versus Samoa Joe for the United States Championship. What was your thoughts on this match, Enigma?
How do I put this? It was something. Also, freaking Ricochet botched his entrance.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Something about Joe seemed off tonight. Even though he had a great match, but he looked tired today.
Yeah, he definitely looked tired. Like it wasn't like he was slowing down. It was just like he looked tired.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe he just didn't have a good night's sleep.
Yeah, something was a little off with Joe. Even though it was a good matchup. I really enjoyed this match, bro. If it could go probably up for around match tonight.
But my favorite part was when Joe turned Ricochet into a fidget spinner.
Yo, I actually like that too. That was actually sick, dude.
Freaking anyone who watches New Japan, Shingo did that to Oscar in the Best of Super Juniors finals. So pretty funny to see it here in WWE.
What was your thoughts on Joe like losing the title so quickly though? I think
I
he just
think
won it back.
no, I don't think like he won it. I think it was just a placeholder. They were just like, okay, I don't want to do a damn tournament, so we're just gonna give the title back to Joe,
Yeah.
but he's gonna lose it to Ricochet.
Yeah, which it all makes no sense. We could have just did the Fatal 5 Way at Stomping Grounds and had Ricochet win.
Yeah, actually makes him look more dominant. And also, I really thought they were going to ban the 630
How come?
because in that tag match when Ricochet hit the 630 on Cesaro and Leon's leg, all you just see is like Cesaro freaking out, my leg, my leg, my leg, my leg.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh shit, that thing's getting banned.
damn.
Plus, he
But
was doing the code breaker a lot more.
they kept it. Well, yeah, it kind of surprised me how much code breakers Ricochet was trying to hit, and then he actually did hit a few of them.
Yeah, I'm just like, my God, you guys really gave Ricochet the code breaker.
But one of my favorite main roster matches for Samoa Joe in a long time. You know, it's been a while
Definitely.
since we had a good match with Joe and somebody else.
I think his Fastlane 4-way was probably his best one prior.
Yeah. But since this match was a throw-in, there's not really much to talk about for this
Let's
match.
talk about after. Let's talk about during the photo shoot because we all know when you're a new champion, you get photo shoots
Yeah.
with the new title. Let's talk about how the BCOGs and AJ Styles came up to new
Ricochet.
champion
First of
Ricochet.
all, they were congratulating him. You saw OGBC trying to like tell him to do the too sweet. He wasn't with it. He was like, "Nah, I'm alright."
Just like, oh, okay, like that's fine. And then
Next
they
thing
all
you
took
know, yep. What
they
happened?
take a picture, and then AJ just like, see you tomorrow.
What are your thoughts on AJ Styles potentially like feuding with Ricochet?
Well, AJ Styles is a former U.S. champion,
Yep, two
but
time.
he has faced Ricochet before, and no, it might not be ROH. It's either going to be like New Japan or PWG. Someone correct me down below. So this isn't the first time they face each other, but
It's not, but it's probably the most attention they're gonna get.
yeah, definitely. Especially because Ricochet had a great run in NXT,
Mm-hmm.
and that was just with people down there with him. He was with people like Adam
Yeah.
Cole, Velveteen Dream,
Mind you
Johnny
guys,
Gargano.
AJ is just coming back from injury after being out a little bit from the injuries. So
I don't think the injury was that bad. So I don't
right, that's what I'm
expect
saying. They only gave him like a month or 3 weeks off.
yeah, I don't expect like any rust or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what better way than to throw AJ Styles in the ring from injury, straight into the ring with the United States champion Ricochet? I actually think that's a great idea in WWE's part.
Yeah, whether it's win, lose, or anything, and who knows, we may get a potential heel AJ.
Would you like that?
Yes, I'd love it. It's getting around the summertime. A heel AJ. It's almost about to be that season. Dear God, if only that person was still here.
Instead of doing Hollywood movies,
My
we could have been
God,
saying it.
like oh God, just today we be doing it. Tomorrow, the next day, the next day. You guys all know it. Freaking in the summer, all you do is beat
You know,
up John
John Cena.
Cena.
I miss you, AJ. He was great.
Yeah,
So
he really
hopefully this could
was.
be a beginning of something.
Yeah, and it'll like help Gallows and Anderson as well.
Yeah, since we all know that be trying to keep them.
Yeah, I think this is the best way too.
Exactly. They're getting more TV time. You get to do more segments. You're probably gonna get more matches with AJ Styles. But
It's
the
with your
thing is, for
friend.
me, you need to have the club heel.
Well, yeah, you can't have them face like you had it face with fat with my God, I was gonna say Fale. You had it with Balor.
Oh shit, my leg. That didn't go too well as face.
I mean, it went by too quick.
That's the
And
thing. It didn't last.
Finn was actually being a heel here and there.
Yeah.
Like when he was facing Seth, he was being a heel. When they did that 6-man of Roman, Jason Jordan, and Seth versus OGBC,
Yeah.
that looked like a heel Balor. Like, there are just so
I'm
many
excited to
times.
see what they can do with the club now that they're on basically reunited.
Yeah, and since there's no more brand split, freaking have Finn come over.
Exactly. So I'm glad to see this happening and I see where this AJ Styles and Ricochet feud can go. potentially to United States champion match at Extreme Rules. We don't know. Let's see. Hopefully,
But
we get something out of it, right?
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. But next match, right?
Also, congratulations, new champion Ricochet.
Yep. He won his first championship in WWE. Saika lied.
We count NXT guys.
Yeah, we can't NXT on this channel. But yeah, congratulations to Ricochet on becoming United States champion. He worked hard. And I'm just glad WWE's not taking him as a joke on the main roster.
Thank God he's not on 205.
Right? It actually shocked me how Vince could see him out of 205 Live. And I was like, yes, thank you. Keep him up.
Just because he can dive doesn't mean he can be on 205.
Exactly. He's too great with 205, I say. Don't get me wrong, I would like to see him. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't want it. Ricochet's too great for that.
All right.
All right, so next match we got Dan Bryan and Eric Rowan versus Heavy Machinery, Otis and Tucker for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. What are your thoughts on that one, Emma?
The fact that this match was out of nowhere, no storyline, no build or anything, it felt a little random to me.
Yeah, if we look at our predictions videos, we didn't even mention this matchup.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, we just need to add. I think it's because the fact that they had no tag titles in their last pay-per-view. Smooth there. Smooth. Minor difficulty. But yeah, the fact that I think they had no titles, so I guess like here they had to add one, and I guess the SmackDown tag titles were like just it, because you know the Raw tag titles were defended. Congratulations, new tag champs revival. Let's hope your second one's better than your first one. And the women's got defended by Alexa. Yeah, against Alexa and Nikki. So all we're missing is SmackDown. Like that's what. You guys still there? Can you guys hear me?
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, okay.
What happened? We're just
I
having.
don't know. It just froze on me, but I'm back.
I couldn't hear, but
What
I
you
was
say?
saying that the SmackDown tag titles were the only tag titles that had to be defended because you know the Raw tag titles got defended, new champs revival, then the women's got defended by and against Nikki and Alexa.
Mm-hmm. It's past Tuesday or Monday? Which one?
Monday.
I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been watching Raw or SmackDown lately, so I'm like lost a little bit. But yeah. What was you saying about this match again?
This match was a giant welcome home party by Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, the crowd was like definitely pro Dan Bryan. The Yes Movement finally came back.
We need eco-friendly titles for DB and Rowan.
They really do to like go along with their gimmick. But for me, I'm just happy. You know, Daniel Bryan, he really showed me a lot tonight. That he's not like completely out of it. You know, and I feel like his heel like was a real surgeon for him. You know, him trying to heal.
Yeah, he needed that because actually no, like when he came back, it was like all right, nostalgia, yay, and then he just took L after L after L after L.
Dude, I'll admit it here. I was off the Dan Bryan train. I did not like Dan Bryan when he was face.
I'll admit Daniel Bryan got better, but I still can say I'm not a fan of DB.
I definitely like him, especially after his WWE title run. It made me a real fan of him. He had a great WWE title run.
What was your favorite spot here?
My first spots here was actually I had a lot of good spots here. Majority of them were Daniel Bryan. The yes kicks, the yes kicks. It was good to see that back. The whole crowd was chanting yes along with Daniel Bryan's kicks. It's been a while since we've seen something like that. Right?
I mean, The Miz does it. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about from DB.
Oh.
Nigga, The Miz is a bum.
No, hell no.
As a face, he's a bum.
What do you mean? He's good as a face. He's over.
He's over, but he's been losing.
True.
I don't like face Miz, man. They gotta turn him heel again.
We can have a discussion on that in another video. But this is about DB, and yeah, it was real good to see him. Rowan, not so much.
Yeah, Rowan was just outside of the ring majority of the whole match.
He literally did the job of a
match. Huh?
He literally did the job of a bouncer. And I was like, but dude, this is a tag match.
And there was a lot of spots where Rowan was just like,
Out of
what's
it.
this guy name? Tucker Knight was moving out of the way. And like he had enough time to see that he wasn't there, and this guy was throwing himself into the pole. I'm like, dude, that was a
Like,
late reaction, bro.
and Otis, don't get me wrong. I think he appeals more to the kids, like 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
But
Even though I like
he
Otis, man.
yeah,
Otis is good.
he's pretty entertaining, pretty funny.
He's a funny guy, you know. I'll tell you this much though, Nagma.
Yeah.
Even though Heavy Machinery did not win tonight, they definitely showed me that they're at least gonna be in a tag team division. You know, they're
Yeah,
not
like
gonna get choked.
yeah, they're a name to look out for.
Yeah, look out for them because they had a good performance, man. You know, Otis and Tucker Knight. You know, they show that they can hang a little bit. What was your favorite spot in this match?
The fact that Tucker like just rapidly caught on to DB and Rowan at the same time in the final 3 minutes, where like he dives to Rowan and then immediately goes after DB, but DB like does the roll up, which
Yeah,
was pretty good. Small package by DB, pretty good.
dude, I gotta tell you this. I like Otis. I love the way Otis was like. They made Otis look dominant tonight. You know, even
Yeah,
though he's
like
a face, you don't really see them doing that for face like tag team competitors.
yeah, and Otis like backstage segments, he's a joke. Like he doesn't speak English. He's a hillbilly redneck, all that stuff. But in the ring, he's pretty damn good.
I like it, man. I really love the gimmick. You know, I hope this is not the last time we see Heavy Machinery. I hope they are used more. But as of right now, they're clearly not ready. We saw how much Daniel Bryan's ahead of them.
Yeah, that's just experience.
Yeah,
So once they catch on to that, I definitely see them being tag champs one day.
yep. They definitely gained experience off of this tag match. I'm very proud of them. At the end of the day, I'm glad we got to see Dan Bryan doing something again because the whole Saudi Arabia thing like stopped him from being on TV and all that stuff. But now that it's over with, he's back on TV. The tag titles can finally be used again. And yeah, hopefully we get a good run, continuously good run from these two. You know, I would like to see more from Rowan instead of Dan Bryan doing all the carrying.
Yeah. Otherwise, like you're just being a bouncer, like we all see.
Exactly. But if you have to give one thing about the tag team division in terms of Dan Bryan and Eric Rowan, what are your thoughts on them?
Um, again, it's more DB's fine. Eric Rowan needs work, like a lot of work. Like he's a little stale, if you ask me.
I agree. He got a lot of late reactions, like I said earlier. Tucker Knight moved out of the way. He looked and then stopped and then ran into the pole. Like, dude, that was a completely late reaction. That was terrible. He already had moved out the way. Like, why are you throwing yourself into the pole?
Yeah, like you can time this yourself with a stopwatch. Like, okay, by this time, I should be able to move out the way and yada yada yada. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm like halfway across the ring. I see you move, so I'm just gonna dive into the ring post.
By the way, Dan Bryan had great energy tonight, dude. Those kicks, those slaps, those punches.
See,
He
he's
did it.
still
He's
keeping in
doing it
shape.
over and over and over and over. He was not getting time. Like, what the? Because Tucker wasn't going down. Remember, he was getting up from the yes kicks.
Yeah,
So DB kept doing them. He was continuously doing them, even when Otis got up on his feet. So kudos to DB for not getting tired. Stamina was well conditioned.
yep,
His
definitely with
wrestling was on
stamina.
point tonight. I loved his wrestling today. Looked
Yeah,
really good.
I don't think we see enough heavy machinery actually, like in ring wise.
Yeah,
So hopefully that changes. Hopefully this changed Vince's eyes.
great combination.
So I hope to see these guys down the line again facing with a title. Just don't make a rematch. I don't want to see that Extreme Rules.
I mean, I can see them because here's the thing with me. I don't want Daniel Bryan staying with the tag team champions. I believe he deserves to be somewhere else. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I agree, man. UMP bought YT. Everything was good until Roman versus Drew match.
dude, we'll get there. We'll get to that match.
A lot of you guys will be shocked with the things I gotta say. But yeah, going back to DB, you know, as much as happy as I am for him, I am very happy for them as tag teams. I would like to see DB more in like a singles role. I believe he's too great to just be in the tag team division, especially the joke that it is right now in WWE. DB is not a joke, so to take him out of that division, put the IC title on him.
Yeah,
Sorry,
because
Finn. Finn hasn't been doing anything.
yeah, like I love Finn and everything, but you haven't done anything with the IC title.
And like, think about it. What better man Then to put the IC title on, the Daniel Bryan. Look how prestigious he can make that title. Look what he did with the WWE title.
I mean, he didn't lose the IC title either. He had to
I'm saying,
vacate it.
he's trying to make the IC title prestigious again. We could have like a Miz 2016 again. Daniel Bryan could be that Miz. Could be just like that. Make the IC title very prestigious. Remember in 2016 when Miz made that championship very prestigious?
Yeah, he really did make it that damn prestigious.
I remember I was screaming like Miz deserves a world title shot. But yeah. But that's it. That's all you gotta say for that match?
Yeah, that's everything. Congrats on the champs on retaining.
By the way, UAP, but if you are new, if any of you guys are new who are watching this, like, subscribe, turn those notifications. Me and Enigma do cover lots of wrestling on this channel, all kinds of wrestling. If you're a fan of New Japan, ROH, AEW, NXT, we cover you guys' favorites here on this channel.
You guys want Rev Pro? I'll give you Rev Pro.
Yeah, we give you Red Pro, whatever you guys want. This is a wrestling channel. Stay tuned. Me and Enigma are gonna be covering on this channel the G1 finals. It's gonna start here next week, I believe, right?
No, it's not the finals. It's
Oh no, not the finals, the G1 the tournament.
yeah.
So it's gonna start here. You guys want to see our input and our opinion on that? Tune in. We're gonna give you guys that. So yeah, let's get into the next match.
What's the next match?
Bailey and Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's Champion. What was your thoughts on this matchup, Enigma?
Like from the get-go, I'm like, I was thinking to myself, Nikki's getting involved some way, somehow, for the better, for the worse. You call it whatever you want. But I knew Nikki was getting involved somehow.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they didn't need that to happen. But
They didn't need Nikki.
Huh?
They didn't need Nikki.
They didn't need Nikki. And I feel like the Nikki spot kind of like, damn, like it was already a bad match as it is. You coming in and just made it even worse than what it was.
Yeah, like I love Alexa and everything, but I can't say this is like top 5 for best matches.
No, this is why it goes back to predictions. It's way too early to be throwing hands at championship matches. She missed majority of the year.
Sadly. But we're not shitting on her for injuries.
No, we're not, but she really needs to improve in her in-ring abilities. She needs to get better, man. Like, she got the mic skills down packed, but in-ring, she botches way too much. A lot of moves, like, Bailey was barely hitting them because of her. She needs to improve on her in-ring skills. Huh?
She needs to work on it more because you missed a vast majority of the year, so it's kind of weird for you to get a shot and then just flop like that. I don't know how else to put it. There weren't any botches, or at least that I saw, but this just showed me, yeah, too soon for Alexa. I hope to see Alexa become 6 times, just not right now.
Yeah. I would like to see her do something if she can improve, though. She needs to improve, in my opinion, in the ring before she even gets to the title again.
But
what were your thoughts? What was your favorite spots on the out of Becky or Alexa?
Don't you mean Bailey?
Oh yeah, I said Becky.
Yeah.
Bailey. Oh, sorry, we've seen too much Becky tonight. Bailey or Alexa?
Favorite spot from Bailey? Sunset. No, running. Is that a Canadian show? You know what? Fuck it. Running sunset flip into the turnbuckle. A little cautious with Alexa because concussion history. And then favorite spot from Alexa was her sunset flip out the ring because we don't see her do that a lot.
Yeah, we don't see her do that like at all. Like basically recently.
Yeah, we've seen it like here and there, but like it's not like. I guess like this was just one of those special moments to see her do it.
Yeah. Thinking about this match though, they were way too slow together.
Yeah,
I guess their styles didn't like match.
I think it was just Alexa being rusty.
Yeah, and the same thing could go for Bailey. A lot of her arm moves, her elbows looked like terrible. She did a lot of moves that look like botch worthy.
Bailey had to do a one-arm belly to Bailey. She had to do a one-arm because Alexa targeted her shoulder, and you need both your arms to hook and lift your opponent, and that takes a lot of upper body strength. So at least sell the injury. What you could have done was like hug Bailey with one arm and then lift her, or she jumps and then boom, belly to Bailey. Like really sell your injuries, guys. Like there's gonna be a match where I'm gonna talk about that.
But For me, it was just like I do give Alexa this though. Like a lot, majority of her slaps and her hits did sound extremely hard and real. I
Yeah,
was like,
they
oh
actually did.
shoot, it sounded like painful. I was like, wow, she's really slapping him or something. Like I gotta give Alexa that. Alexa that. And she like sold a lot, pretty good. She sold pretty decent.
Yeah, but the Nikki spot kind of killed the match for me.
Yeah. And the match wasn't that good already, so Nikki just made it worse. I felt like she didn't need to do that. What was the whole
And
point of her doing that, right?
yeah, and a lot of people say, "Oh, Alexa's gonna turn on Nikki," like how Nikki turns on Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Mickey James, and then it's like, but there's literally nothing to turn on here.
Mm. It really wasn't nothing. And that's why I kind of feel like, do you feel like Alexa's gonna like turn heel on? Well, she's already heel, but turn on Nikki Cross.
Yes.
It's only a matter of time, right? Because I can't see Nikki stay doing this. Devin says,
Yeah.
"Dude, Bailey is great. What are you guys talking about? We didn't say anything bad about Bailey."
You said the match was bad.
Yeah, but then
It
again,
was
that's your opinion,
decent.
brother.
Yeah, man. Like I think Bailey's good. Like it just depends on who she's facing.
Yeah,
Like Alexa, decent. Charlotte,
Charlotte's good, but she's
Carmelo.
overused.
Yeah, in all honesty, Alexa and the Four Horsewomen are overused.
Yeah, definitely. We gotta start seeing like new talent, like Ember Moon,
Mickey
like Nikki
James,
Cross, Mickey
Nikki
James,
Cross, even
um,
Natalia,
even Natalia, even Naomi. If you want to throw her
even
in that
Naomi.
mix.
Yeah, like just
Mhm.
someone new, someone that's not a horsewoman or Alexa.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad we getting this whole Bailey thing. Like, yeah, Bailey has accomplished everything. She won every title,
It's a Grand Slam.
but she has basically hasn't done anything with the titles. You know, every time she wins it, she always loses right away. So I was kind of happy to see her stay with the champion.
Yeah, but now who do you see next? Sonya Deville or Mandy Rose?
I can see her feuding with like, hmm, I can see her going like with a Nikki Cross
Ooh, maybe Nikki Cross.
and Alexa like costing her the match, but this time turning on her and attacking her.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. See, I'm all in for Alexa and a Nikki Cross. Something new for Alexa.
But I think we've been on this match for a little too long.
Yeah. Great match. I mean, not great match. It's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, hot
It's
match.
pretty. It's alright. Kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, let's go down to the next one.
All right,
Speaking of boring,
let me get tucked in.
speaking of boring, let me get my pillow, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, man, dude. And Michael Cole said this was the end of Roman and Shane. And
I
I
feel
think
like
like
there's a
last year,
pattern here. I honest to God feel there's a pattern here. Okay, you're feuding with Shane and you're feuding with Drew. 1 month you're feuding with Drew, next month you're feuding with Shane. Drew, Shane, Drew,
Elias,
Shane. And we're going to throw Elias in there every here and there for the fuck of it.
just so we could like bury him and make it look strong. The greatest accusation in SmackDown Live history.
There's literally no reason why Drew is being fed to Roman. Roman returned around Fastlane.
Yeah, not fast.
Drew's character was established
Bro, Drew
back
was
in
looking dominant
August.
going into Fastlane. Remember, he was asleep. Royal Rumble, he even dominated. Even though he lost, but he still looked good. Yeah, Elimination Chamber, he looked decent. He didn't look too bad. The minute
Yeah,
Roman comes back, it's like Vince forgets all about him. Forgets the whole push thing.
yeah, like honestly, you could have fed Elias to Roman. There would have been no problem.
Mhm.
But we said this a couple months back that Drew was losing the tag matches, even though he wasn't taking the pin. That's fine, but his stock was going down. But
Mhm.
the moment you take the pin in these 1v1s, especially if to the same guy, it's like, dude, can you just not beat this dude?
Mhm.
So it's like there's
I don't know how to. I don't know how to deal with it, man. I just feel sorry for Drew, man. He worked so hard.
Drew, Devin. You know what's funny? Before we started the podcast, that's the first thing I told Smooth.
What?
Look at the comment.
What he said?
Look at the comment.
Dude, Bailey is great. What are you talking?
No, no,
I
no,
was,
no. You don't see anything?
nah.
He said Drew
Let
is
me
dead.
refresh. Let me refresh. Oh yeah. It says Drew's dead with a sad face. Yeah, Nigma told me that right before we went live.
First thing I said, Drew's dead. Drew's push is dead. Drew's momentum's down.
Guys, I honestly don't want to talk about this match. I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna be fast about this one. It was your typical generic Superman comeback guy. Kicks out of everything, hits his finisher, crowd pop, yay. It was so generic, guys.
The Roman agenda needs to stop, guys. I understand the guy survived leukemia. That's great for
Congratulations.
the man and Joe. Congratulations to Joe, the real life man. But Roman Reigns is a completely different guy. We don't have to accept him. It's a character in wrestling. He's not the same man as like he is outside of WWE.
The problem with Roman is he's being rammed down our throats.
Yes.
Like here's the thing about just wrestling in general. I believe no wrestling company should have a top guy. I think you should have your favorite,
Those
and
top guy
that
days already ended.
exactly like the top guy era stopped.
Yeah.
Now it's just that guy's good, that guy's good. Because I can pick someone out from each company that was the top guy and then got overshadowed by like three people.
But I guess Vince is not understanding this. Like when John was the top guy, when Hulk was the top guy, when Stone Cold was the top guy, when The Rock was the top guy, all these guys are generating views. Roman is not hoping views. They're actually declining with him still on the shows.
Yeah, because it's just like, well, he's left and now he came back, and you're kind of like slowly edging him to the main event picture.
Which I don't know why.
The other thing I don't understand is why are you doing it at the cost of Drew?
Exactly. Anybody else but Drew.
Anyone else? Honest to God, anyone but Drew.
Dude, I just feel so sorry for Drew. This man defends WWE. You would think that WWE would like appreciate it and like, reward him for it.
Drew should be, yeah, Drew should be like a former Intercontinental Champion, a former Tag Team Champion, and then
Dude, it's
a former
honestly
Royal
sad.
Rumble winner.
It's been 10 years already, and we still are begging for the Drew McIntyre push.
I saw, like, I'll be honest. I lost hope in Drew. I'd say 2 months before 3MB was a thing.
Bro, I lost hope in Drew after WrestleMania 26 when I wanted him to win the Money in the Bank. He did it.
For me, it was like before
Yes.
then. And then he leaves WWE, gets released. He goes to TNA, pretty good.
He makes a great name for himself outside of the company. Anema? Anema, are you there? Hello? Oh, hold on, guys. Trying to get Enigma back in contact. Um, yeah, Drew made a name for himself outside of the Indies. I was very happy for Drew, and then to come back to WWE and make a name for himself like he did in NXT, do everything he did in NXT, to still be treated like crap and not get what he deserves, that push he desperately deserves. It honestly like saddens me, because Drew McIntyre works hard.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Because Drew McIntyre works hard, and it saddens me because the guy, like, what else does he have to do? He made a name for himself in the Indies, Impact, won the world title, came back to NXT, dominated NXT, became NXT champion.
It
Next thing
was
you
short
know,
lived.
next thing you know, he's teaming with Dolph Ziggler. He's the wingman of Dolph. Dolph is not the wingman of him.
And,
Yeah. Huh?
and what was I going to say? Like, from now to when did they win the tag titles?
I forgot.
October?
I think so.
October, September. From October, September to now, Dolph has been where?
Yeah, I don't know, honestly. But Drew McIntyre. Hold on, I never left. Damn, you got disconnected, guy. I gotta invite him again, guys. Hold on, sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm very sorry. But yeah, going back to the points we're making about Drew McIntyre, what Enigma. The guy works extremely hard, and it's extremely sad when you see him not getting what he deserves. This man deserves everything he gets, if not more.
Uh, I'm back.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm having a lot of technical issues.
that's right, bro. We got 3 more matches, anyways.
Let's move. Is my camera on?
No,
Okay. Just checking.
but what? I would have stopped the podcast already.
All right,
I
guys, we don't
deleted
do
it.
face reveals. We don't do face reveal, guys.
Yeah,
But
guys.
what were we talking about? Drew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Drew has done a lot more in ring than Dolph since returning, and I don't think being a wingman for a guy that wins the IC title, then wins tag titles, and then eliminates you, and then gets a WWE title shot later down the road while you're here stuck doing 6-man pointless tag matches.
Dude, here's the thing
And
about Drew was gonna get that push. We saw it. Like in the winter time, we
he was
saw him
gonna get
challenge
it.
off. We saw him get taken serious at the Royal Rumble, even though he lost. And after that, the push was about to come, and Roman came back, and it like something about Vince's mind, like made him change his mind. Like, why? Roman's back, so you want to change your mind?
Like I'm sorry, but Drew is a lot more believable.
Right now, yeah, he got the mic skills, he got the ring ability, in ring ability, he got everything.
Devin, I agree with you, man. I want NXT Drew too.
And it goes back kind of to what I was saying. I want NXT Drew back and him as a face because heel Drew is dead now.
Like heel, or you guys could have face Drew or heel Drew, doesn't matter because he was a heel in What Culture. He was a heel in a lot of other underground wrestlings. He was a face in TNA,
NXT as
and he was a
well.
face in NXT. So pick your poison, because he is good either way. It's just how you execute.
I'm saying that. I don't think WWE knows how to execute with a heel Drew McIntyre, bro. I honestly don't. Yeah,
But
let's get
if you,
huh?
yeah, yeah, like we could sit here all night and talk about Drew McIntyre, but that'll take too much damn time.
Yep. I want to get one thing off before we go into the next match. If you guys go back to January, Man Enigma, we did this video of WWE's top stars who should be world champion in 2019, and not one of those guys have been world champion yet. Not even close.
Not even
Think
close.
about that. Enigma. And Drew was the headline of the pictures right there.
Drew was the headline. He's the thumbnail.
Exactly, but that's for another day. All right.
Next match.
Kofi
is-
Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship. What are your thoughts on that matchup?
The fact that we're fresh off of a cage match,
Mhm.
like we're literally like fresh off a cage match for Money in the Bank. Shane and Miz, like we're fresh off of that.
Mhm.
We just finished that, so we get another one. That's fine. This one's I think more important than the other one,
Obviously, yep. WWE champion, two young guys.
and I think this one was like to prove, Kofi doesn't need New Day to help him win.
Mhm.
So that's something you could have used.
You know, again. Wait, what was your favorite spots you said in this matchup?
My favorite spots was the fact that like they tried to climb out like so fast, both of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know how, but there's a spot where like Kofi injures his leg and like Dolph targets it. And the spot that got me just really, really annoyed, where I think it's a heel hook or an ankle lock that Dolph has Kofi in. And he's reaching for the ropes. Kofi's reaching for the ropes. And you hear the commentary, oh, he's reaching for the ropes. He's trying to get the ropes. He's gotten to the ropes. But there's no DQ in steel cage matches. And all I think about is, but last month, Shane had his foot on the rope and you guys was like, oh, it's a rope break. Shane reached the ropes. And I'm just thinking to myself, how does that not apply here? Like, you guys could have like justified it, like saying the referee just wants to keep his job, so he's helping Shane win. You guys could have done that,
But nobody used that.
Yeah, no one used it. So it's just like now everyone's confused, thinking that we've been watching a cage match completely wrong now.
Dude, when I saw that, it got me mad because you're right. They did it for Shane. Why can't they do it for him? Right?
Yeah, like if you justify like, oh yeah, the referee's trying to keep his job, so there's your thing. Yeah, that's fine, but it's like you didn't imply that. You just said, oh yeah, rope break.
Now we're getting off this topic now.
Yeah, now we are. Now we are freaking. We're not getting a whole nother night of the screw up referees.
Now that we get out of it, my thoughts about it is just, dude. All right, congratulations to Kofi. He retained. Now the Dolph Ziggler feud has to end now. What you think about that?
It does, and congratulations on Kofi retaining. It's just my problem was if you target someone's leg, you shouldn't be able to do the shit that Kofi pulled. You shouldn't be able to dive out of the ring.
Yeah, because it just makes the whole entire thing look pointless.
And it's not just Kofi that's done that. At Double or Nothing, when
Yeah.
Pac injured Hangman's leg and he did a front flip clothesline to MJF, I thought, no, you shouldn't be able to do that. You injured your leg. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Exactly.
And a good example of selling is
And it's
a good
crazy because Kofi is one of the best sellers on the main roster too.
yeah, like a good example of selling would have been there's this one New Japan match, that's a Super Junior match, Robbie Eagles versus Will Ospreay, and you
Yeah.
know how Ospreay has landed on his feet after someone tries doing a hurricane, like he's landed on his feet like 30 times at this point, right?
Mm.
And so he lands on his feet again, but he like his leg catches like an entire stroke, like he's just like, holy shit, my leg, my leg, my leg, oh my god.
Mm.
That's how
Yeah.
you sell your leg injury.
Yeah. That's the thing about WWE, bro. They don't know how to sell a correct leg
Like,
injury.
even someone as good as Kenny Omega at All In,
Mm.
it was Pentagon versus Kenny, and Pentagon loves targeting the arm, and
Yeah.
Kenny needs his arms for the One Wing Angel.
Yep.
It's either you rush the One Wing Angel, you pick him up, slam him down, all in under 2 seconds, or you try doing a one arm. You try doing a one arm, One Wing Angel. Kenny's just like, I'm fine. One Wing Angel, and it's like, no, dude, you didn't sell your arm injury.
Exactly.
So even the greatest wrestlers don't sell properly. But I'm not gonna shit on Kofi for not selling. Congratulations on him retaining. It was a good match.
It's a pretty good match, but now I think you got to let Dolph go back to what he's doing.
Stand up comedian.
Stand up, being a stand up comedian, whatever he wants to
Who,
do.
who does Kofi face now?
My thing is that now you could probably feud him with Drew.
Yeah, here's the man. You say Drew, but the rumors are saying Shane.
Oh my god, no.
I'm hearing Shane versus Kofi at SummerSlam. I really hope that's not true, but I really do hope it's true if they get Drew. What do you think of that, Smooth? Smooth?
So
What if they get Kofi versus Drew instead of Shane?
I would like that way better. Shane, he's daddy's son. You know the rules, right?
True.
Shane is not a wrestler full time anymore. Shane is 50 years old. Shane should have no business being a part of the WWE title picture. Right or
Like,
wrong?
dude, stop freaking diving off of everything in sight.
Hey, bro, you're old already. That's it. I love Shane. I used to love Shane. No, he made great matches in my childhood. But you're not that same Shane anymore. You're a
Like,
father now with teens. Huh?
I remember Shane versus Kurt Angle, Shane versus The Undertaker,
Shane versus
Shane versus Randy, 2009.
Shane and Kane as well. Remember the matches that you had, the street fights and at Unforgiven?
Yeah, I remember those, no problem and everything.
Dude, you're not that Shane anymore.
Yeah, you're not that Shane. You have gray hairs, man. You have a family.
In the
You-
time and era we in, we do not need a wrestler like Shane to be WWE champion. Especially with the viewership going the way it's going.
Yeah, you want Drew, you want a good view, you make Drew champion.
Or you just made somebody who's on the roster, period.
Oh, I got one. If you don't want Drew and you don't want Shane, have Almaz.
Who you think is gonna feud with it? Shane Rose.
No, I'm saying if you don't want like Drew or you don't want Shane to feud with Kofi, have Almaz feud with Kofi.
Nah, I don't know if WWE's gonna do that right now. I mean, I would love it. Don't get me wrong. I want Amos to like get that opportunity.
It's
I
just
feel
like,
like
he
he
doesn't
get
take the W.
you know. Who does Kofi feud with now that we already know Dolph is going back on the road after this?
That's a tough question.
Does he get one more match with Dolph at Extreme Rules?
I mean, if he does, it's like, all right. Here's the thing about the whole rematch thing: you can get them, no problem. But if you take 4 or 3 L's, I just can't take you serious anymore.
Exactly.
We had it with Shinsuke. We're having it with Drew. We can't have it with Dolph. You can't say it should have been me when we say.
I don't think it's gonna be Dolph though. You know why?
Why?
Because he goes back on the road for his time stand-up comedy. July 14th, which is the day of Extreme Rules. I have a feeling we might get like a Sami Zayn getting a title shot now.
I mean, I could see Sami Zayn.
Hell yeah. I mean, we all know Sami's not going to win. I wouldn't want him to win as a heel.
He doesn't even feel like a heel. Come on, he's like the happiest heel ever.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's Vince
Yeah.
in a fucking, I don't know how to say it.
He's Vince McMahon in disguise, guys.
But yeah, congratulations to Kofi. He did it without the hope of New Day.
Yeah.
To
He
me,
proved a lot of people wrong.
I want to keep seeing this more of Kofi. No hope. Not throwing pancakes around like I said last video. We need to take the WWE Champion serious. Huh?
I really hope that they break up New Day. This way, it's like, all right, triple threat between all of New Day.
For the WWE title, that'd be good. Vince loves all three, so if they become solo, they all three gonna get good pushes.
Yeah.
So
You can try to build E back to this dominant force he was back in NXT.
you can make Xavier like this fighting underdog type of mid card guy.
Yeah, like in all honesty, if you really try hard enough, I believe Xavier Woods can be a bigger underdog than Kofi is.
I believe it so too, but you got to do it the right way.
Ooh, I think I know a good contender for Kofi, Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, definitely a good one. But the thing, well, we could even have a Buddy Murphy or Aleister Black or Randy Orton.
Yeah, you're right. Randy versus Kofi. He wants to renew that rivalry.
Yeah, I would love it. But yeah, good match. We're gonna get into the main event now, right?
Yeah, time for the main event.
All right, guys. Before we get into the main event, I want to thank everybody for watching, viewing, like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Me and Enigma do have a lot of content coming for you guys, so stay tuned. If you guys are new, like, subscribe, please. You guys do not want to miss any content that me and Enigma puts out because they are bangers. We got a lot of bangers coming to you guys for the month of July and the ending of June. So yeah, stay tuned. And here we go. The main event, Enigma.
The main event is Seth Rollins, current Universal Champion, versus challenger Baron Corbin with a special guest referee. And that special guest referee was the sassy Southern Belle, Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans, dude. Which I did not expect. I kind of thought it was going to be like a Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, or even like a Bray Wyatt.
In all honesty, your best bet would have been let's have Brock be special guest referee. Because let's be honest here. If Seth tries to attack Brock with a steel chair to his face, he's getting F5'd.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, the minute I saw this, I kind of knew they were going to throw the whole Becky Lynch and...
No, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that after the match. We're going to get to that. Someone has requested that we bring up that WWE goes a little too far bringing up real life relationships. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that after this match.
Well, let's get into it. What was your thoughts on the match?
Fucking hated it.
I like it.
No sugar coating it.
They need to end that Becky Lynch feud now.
Amen to that, brother.
I agree, bro. I agree 100% with you. Dude, yeah, what was your thoughts on the matchup?
Hated it every fucking second of it. I hated, okay, clearly Lacey Evans, and I've seen a lot of screwy referees here and there. Like, when you see a special guest referee, you're not going to see the best kinds.
Yeah, of course.
But, here, I have no favorite spots in this match. I honestly don't have a favorite spot.
I mean, what was the spot that caught your attention? Like, even if it made you mad, like, damn, what the freak? Like, what
Lacey Evans going, like, Seth tries to get a count-out victory. So Lacey Evans counts 1 through 8, stops, goes to the announcer, says this match now has no count-outs.
Which surprised me because what power does Lacey Evans have? She doesn't have any of it. What authority does she have over the referees or something? None.
And then she blatantly views, like, she sees Baron strike down Seth Rollins with a steel chair, and they're talking for like 3 minutes, and then she's like, I gotta do it, no matter what, I gotta do it. She comes over to the announcer, like, clearly, I'm pretty sure like a 7-year-old's gonna think Lacey Evans is gonna tell them that Baron Corbin's disqualified. Nope, this match is now no DQ. So I'm just like, yeah,
that was coming.
Yeah, I fucking saw that shit coming. So next thing, okay. Seth Rollins Falcon Arrows Baron onto a chair. 1, 2. My arm hurts. My arm hurts. And Seth Rollins then hits a frog splash. Honestly, looks just as good as Tanahashi's.
Mm.
Um, Next, you know, she's just like standing there, no problem. And she's getting heated. I mean, he's getting heated at Lacey. And then Lacey just smacks him twice. And that's when I just thought, all right, $100, Becky's coming out.
Can't smack her man now, right?
Yep. And, and then Becky comes. No. And then Lacey
What?
pushes Seth into Baron. Baron, end of days. No. No, this is how it went. Seth then attacks Baron. Lacey low blows him. And then Baron, ends of days. Before Lacey can get on a knee and start counting, you see Becky, and then she beats up Lacey. And then one of the referees is like, well, it looks like I got to be the referee for this match. Seth Rollins super kicks, curb stomps, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And
Now,
dude, honestly, I had to agree with Devin. Like what he said.
yeah, man, why?
Why is Baron
Why?
Corbin in the main event picture? Why is even Lacey Evans even interfering in the main event picture?
You can sounds like kayfabe on their podcast said that a good choice would have been the Miz. I would agree with them, but a heel Miz.
That's humans. But here's my thing. This is the problem with WWE. They constantly, and it goes back to Roman Reigns as well. They're
Mhm.
constantly pushing the wrong people, shoving the wrong people down our throats, putting the wrong people in the main event. Dude, majority of them don't deserve it. They don't even like need it. Baron Corbin, legit. People say, "Oh, he's a great heel. He gets booed because he's doing a great job." It's not even that. I don't like Baron Corbin because he's boring.
It's not even Bear Claws, it's boring Corbin.
Boring Corbin. It's not because he's doing a good job, dude. He
Can we get that
literally
on the
sucks,
shirt?
man.
Can
I'm
we get that
sorry.
trending? Hashtag boring Corbin.
Boring Corbin, exactly. And he's Vince
Get
is
that
constantly
fucking
pushing
trending.
the wrong people, and then he wants to go and wonder why everybody wants to leave WWE and go on to AEW or New Japan or RH. He wondered why he's losing so much talent to the Indies.
Like, you wonder why you're losing viewership. It's because most of the people, when they miss Raw or SmackDown, they're not missing anything new. What did I miss? $100. Lacey Evans and Becky are feuding. You turn on the TV. Hey, who's feuding? Lacey Evans and Becky.
I'm raw. Baron Corbin's in the main event, probably in the 6-man tag or 1-on-1.
It's one of the two.
And this is the problem with WWE. This is where they need to start moving from. We don't want these people in the main event picture. And it's honestly sad when you got Seth Rollins feuding with Baron Corbin in the main event. People are like literally shitting on it.
No, dude, people were chanting Daniel Bryan during the match.
Because, dude, Daniel Bryan deserves to be in the main event picture more than Baron Corbin.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. And then another problem I'm now having is stop ramming Becky and Seth down our throat. We get it. They're dating. That's it. It's over.
Dude, and the shit is that they're not even married. They just started dating. Don't you think it's a little too early to be shoving them down our throats right now?
Dude, I said this in one of our previous videos because we've had problems with this, but God forbid Seth and Becky go through the same thing Matt, Edge, and Lita did. God forbid that happens.
Yeah,
But guess what? You guys put that shit on the TV so much, we're gonna know about it.
exactly. You're not gonna be able to hide that. And here's the
It's
thing: we're not
just
living in those
sad.
days anymore. I think if that was to happen again, it would be worse. We wouldn't get a feud out of that. Probably
Yeah,
somebody losing their job or something.
yeah, like stop. Yeah, just stop like putting your relationship on TV. Like, all right, you're married to this person, you're in a relationship with this person, great, more power to you. Do it outside of TV. You're a human being, not just something for me to watch on TV.
Miles and Charlotte, look at Aleister Black and Selena Vegas. You don't see them like showing off their relationship on live TV. You know,
Like, they don't need to.
like I get it. They both consider themselves the man, Rollins and Becky Lynch,
They're
but
both
we don't
champions.
want it. We don't want the mixed tag team match that's gonna happen in Extreme Rules. You already know it's coming, guys. I'm letting you guys know this right now. We're
Like,
gonna have a mixed tag match at Extreme Rules for both
for
champions.
both titles. Calling it now. Lacey Evans and Baron versus the man and the man.
In another boring main event, which we don't need. We don't need this.
Like, This is an invasion of privacy. This is horrible booking. Like, there's a lot of things you're messing up here.
Exactly. Putting Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans in the main event isn't
Lacey,
gonna fix anything.
Lacey Evans too green. Freaking
Baron
Baron
Corbin's
looks
too
too
boring.
boring. Seth is getting stale if he keeps playing the same person. Same thing with Becky.
That's the thing. Seth, all he gets constantly thrown at him was whack talent besides AJ Styles. Besides AJ Styles, look at the opponent Seth Rollins has been facing.
No, here he faced that was Roman. He has
Unbelievable.
faced Brock,
Brock, Baron.
Baron, AJ.
That's it. And then he's gonna get Baron again for the third straight time.
And this is why the Universal title has only 6 holders.
This is why nobody takes the Universal Championship serious, even with a man like Seth Rollins holding it.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Seth Rollins is a great man, horrible champion.
But I don't say horrible champion because it's not his fault.
Well, yeah, I should take that back. Not horrible champion. It's just that like there's horrible bookings. Like I
Yes.
don't want. I'd rather see Ricochet versus Seth. I want to see Seth versus hell. I want to see Seth versus Eric Young.
Dude, I'd
I
rather
want,
see Drake Maverick versus Seth. Nah, it's not.
like I want to see new people every damn day. I want to see freaking EC3 against Seth. Dude, have you? Oh my God, Smooth. I will send you a video later of how EC3 does his entrance. He does it lifeless. He just goes E.
Like, he's like, yeah. When is my contract expired again?
Yeah, he's just like, okay, when can I go back to TNA?
Well, not even because Impact is dead now. Why can't I go to New Japan or ROH?
Like, dude, he literally doesn't even like put effort into his entrance.
Exactly.
Like, I'm pretty sure that red cup he has unlimited beer in it, so he can get wasted 24/7.
So you have to remind himself of what he has to go through on Monday Night Raw.
Just like, all right, what the fuck do I have to do? Oh wait, I'm not gonna talk, and I'm gonna get settled with a chair. Where's my beer?
But guys, it was overall this pay-per-view was pretty good. It exceeded my expectations.
7 out of 10 for me.
7 out of 10. The last 3 matches ruined the pay-per-view. We're not ruined it, but like made it boring.
Well, again, personal problem. Stop ramming Becky and Seth's relationship down our throats. Let them date in peace.
Let them date in peace. It doesn't need to be publicized on national television. We don't need it. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help the ratings. Stop it. Baron Corbin, boring Corbin, does not deserve to be in the main event picture.
Get that trending, guys. Boring Corbin.
Yeah, and it's not because he's doing a good job. That's why a lot of these fans say people only hate Baron because he's doing a great job. No, he's boring.
If you hate Baron and you boo Baron, yes, he's doing a great job as a heel. But if he's so boring, I need to change the channel because he's just so uninteresting. That just means you suck.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's doing a good job. I don't like Baron. It's not because he's not doing a good job. It's because I just don't like him. He's boring.
Yeah, it's like Eva Marie. Like, she's supposed to be a heel and she's getting boos or a reaction. Yeah, no. that's a heel thing.
Exactly.
But if it's just like you come out and the arena's dead or like they're chanting something else, they're bored.
Exactly. But overall, Enigma, great pay-per-view, right?
Yep, 7 out of 10 still.
7 out of 10. It's not the worst pay-per-view of the year like I thought it was gonna be. Fastlane still holds that.
Yep, still holds that.
I'm kind of glad we got a great WWE pay-per-view tonight, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share this video, turn on those notifications, and yeah, me and Enigma got way more content coming to you guys. We got a lot of New Japan stuff coming up, a lot of ROH stuff coming up, so you guys will not want to miss.
Best in the world.
We got best in the world. We got the start of G1 tournament coming up.
Yeah, that'll be next week.
We're going to be predicting it pretty soon, guys. So, yes, tune in. Do not miss out. Like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your family, whoever. Make sure they see this video because it was a great one. So, yeah. I hope everybody has a great night. Had a good weekend. I'm Young Smooth.
I'm Nick V4.
And thanks for stopping by, guys.